A lot of things coming together. Wanting to do well against a top opponent and a rival opponent in our division. A game where we get our fans back and feel their support, and that gave us a big lift and energy today, and in a special building as well.
We spoke earlier about special teams, and you said one of the things that you wanted to see was pucks from the point. What did you think of your power play this evening?
I thought they did a really good job. Established a shot there. It's hard to get pucks down inside. Joe Anderson did a great job, as he always does in that area of the rink. And penalty kill did a good job. Obviously, the shorthanded goal. Special teams made a difference today.
The reasoning behind the timeout, just to kind of calm the masses. I know they scored a quick one there afterwards. Is it just kind of settle the guys down and pay attention to detail?
Yeah, and just make sure we respect the game, respect our opponents, work hard for Hutchie. Our second time we played these guys earlier in the year, they had a good push comeback, and just wanting to make sure we alleviate that from happening.
The broadcast was mentioning it looked like Hutch was just comfortable tonight. Did it make any flashy saves? It was just there, let puck hit him. What did you think of his performance?
Yeah, I thought he did a really good job, and exactly what you said, calm, gave the team confidence in front of him. At times, there were a little bit of stretches where there weren't a lot of shots, and that's going to be a tough time for goalies to stay in it and stay engaged, and he was ready for every opportunity.
Just lastly, what do you make of the atmosphere, kind of getting back, having fans, obviously probably good for those guys too, to kind of have some energy back in the building here at home?
Yeah, absolutely. You could feel it on the bench. They were excited and play in front of the fans again, and I think we all love doing this, for the internal group and the connections we make, but it's also a big part of the community and being a part of the people that come and support us.
It seemed like you guys had a really dominant transition game today, doubled them up on entries and exits. It seemed to happen by committee. We're shutting down Laval's breakout. How big of an influence do you think that had on the final score for this one, and how much do you appreciate that being part of the team's identity?
It is a big part of it. Very recent, or I'd say probably in the last month or so, our D have come a long ways in their gap control, how tight they play, how aggressive they are connected with our forwards, and it's making it tougher for teams to find space through the middle of the rink.
What do you like about Clifford with Abraham and Steves?
They kind of balance each other out, right? Like he works really hard. He's very smart. He positions himself offensively and defensively really well. He can go win some pucks for the guys and set up the O-zone. And then you got the other guys who's a good shooter, a good distributor. There's a lot of balance there in that line.
What do you think of Sulmo trying Michigan?
Don't know. It was an attempt. I didn't have a great view at it, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Well, if you were back playing right now, would you try that?
For me, with my hands, absolutely not.